Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to practice reflecting points across given lines. So reflections are described using a coordinate plane. So we're going to find the image of each figure, or point rather, in the given line. Draw and label each image and give the coordinates of the image. So here's point M. We're going to reflect M across the x-axis. So first we have to figure out how far away M is from the x-axis. So it looks like it's 2 units away. So if it's 2 units away, we want to think of this x-axis as a mirror. So if it's 2 units away from the x-axis on this side, it's going to be 2 units away on the other side. So we can plot our point M and label it M prime. So we know that this is the image after the reflection, and then write the coordinates of the new point. So this is going to be at -2, 2. Next, we're going to reflect G across the y-axis. So here's the y-axis. Think of this as the mirror. And now we count the distance G is from the y-axis. So G is 3 units from the y-axis. So it has to be 3 units from the y-axis on the other side. So think of it as a mirror image. That would put G prime at -3, 3. If you look at number 3, we're going to reflect K across the line x equals 2. So this one is a little bit different. So first we have to graph this line. So x equals 2 is going to be a vertical line going through 2 on the x-axis. Now all I have to do is figure out how far away K is from this line x equals 2. So K is 2 units away from the line x equals 2. So to reflect it across this line, we make the image 2 units away from that same line. So that will put K prime at 0, 3. In number 4, we're going to reflect B across y equals -1. So this means I go to my y-axis, and then at -1, we're going to draw a horizontal line through -1 on the y-axis. Then we're going to figure out how far away is point B from this line y equals -1. Point B is 3 units away from the line y equals -1. So B prime is going to be 3 units away from that same line. So when you're writing your answer, notice it's not given to you here anymore. We want to write the original point first. So the original point was at -3, -4. The image, which is B prime, was at -3, 2. Let's take a look at number 5. Now we're going to reflect P across the line y equals x. So y equals x has a slope of 1 and a y-intercept of 0. So that line is going to be diagonal, just like the line I'm sketching now. So even with diagonal lines, we're going to count how far away P is from this line, but now we're going to count diagonally instead of up, down, and left and right. So point P is 1 away from the line. So that means that P prime is also going to be 1 away. When I state my answer, I need to state where the original point was and where the image was. So point P is at -1, -3. And the image of P is at -3, -1. Next, let's look at number 6. We're reflecting H across the line y equals x plus 1. So what is your slope? What is your y-intercept? To be able to reflect the point correctly, you have to graph the line correctly. So this line has a slope of 1 and a y-intercept of 1. So I go up to my y-intercept, plot my point at 1, and then we go up 1, right 1 to graph the line. I would just like to make my lines dotted. And now we're going to look at how far h is away from the graph line. So it looks like it's 1, 2, 2 diagonals away. So that means that h prime is going to be 2 diagonals away on the other side. Sometimes when we're reflecting across the diagonal lines, I like to draw little dotted lines to help me stay straight in my reflection. So when we write our answer, we want to state the original point h. So it had a location of -3, 2, and h prime after the reflection across y equals x plus 1 was at 1, -2. So some of you may have noticed some patterns as we were reflecting across the x and y axis, and we'll talk about those patterns in our summary. So if a figure is reflected in the y-axis, then each pair of corresponding vertices will have the same y value and opposite x values. If a figure is reflected in the x-axis, then each pair of corresponding vertices will have the same x value and opposite y values. Now let's do some practice reflecting the triangle ABC across the given line of reflection. And then only for letter D are we going to give the locations of A prime, B prime, and C prime. So let's look at letter A. We're going to reflect this triangle over the x-axis. So all we have to do is count how far away these points are from the x-axis. So if you look at letter A is 2 points away or 2 units away from the x-axis. So it's going to be 2 units away on the other side, and we label that with A prime. Letter C is 1 unit away. So it'll be 1 unit away on the other side, and we're going to label that with C prime. Letter B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the x-axis. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away on the other side. So your reflection would look like this. So notice that the x values are the same, but the y values are opposite. So this was a y value of 5. This one has a -5. This one was a y value of 1. This y value is -1. Again, that rule only works when you're reflecting across the x-axis. Let's look at letter B. We're going to reflect this triangle across the line x equals 1. So on the x-axis, you need to draw a line through x equals 1. If you look at point A, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 units away from the line x equals 1. So that means I need to be 4 units away on the other side. So A prime would be right here. B is 1, 2, 3 units away from x equals 1. So B prime will also be 3 units away. C could be a little tricky, but C is right on the line. So C prime will also be on that same line. So your image will look like this. In letter C, you're reflecting across y equals x. So remember, y equals x is the line that has a slope of 1, a y-intercept of 0. So it's the diagonal line. And now we're going to count how far away A, B, and C are from the diagonal line. So if you look at C, C is 1 diagonal away. So we're going to go 1 diagonal away to get C prime. To get point A, I'm going to be a little bit more careful. So point A starts right up here. I'm actually going to draw little lines. So point A is 1, 2, 3 diagonals away. So on the other side, I need to be 3 diagonals away also. So 1, 2, 3. That will put A prime right here. And then B is 1, 2, and then it looks like a half. So if B is 2.5 away from my line, then I need to be 2.5 away on the other side. So here's my half. Then I'll go over 1, 2. So that's going to put me right there. So your image of triangle ABC will look like this. For letter D, we're reflecting across y equals negative x minus 1. So your slope is negative 1. Your y-intercept is negative 1. So first we need to graph this line of reflection. Now we just need to see how far away each point is from the line. I'm going to start with B because it's the closest. So B is 1 diagonal away, so that means B prime is going to be right here. A is right here, and it looks like it's 1, 2 diagonals away, so it's going to be 2 diagonals away on the other side, so that'll be right here. Point C is 1, 2 away from the line, so it'll be 2 away on the other side, and that puts point C right here. So now that we have what the image looks like, go ahead and make your shape. For letter D, we had to give the location of A prime, B prime, and C prime. So let's first begin by writing the location of the points for my original triangle. Now we're going to write the location of A prime, B prime, and C prime. So A prime was right here. That's going to be at negative 5, 0. So you draw your arrow. A prime is negative 5, 0. Letter B wasn't originally at 0, 1. B prime was at negative 2, negative 1. And lastly, C prime was at 0, negative 5. So letters E, F, G, and H for you to practice. Go ahead, try letter E on your own, and then check your work. For letter F, please make sure you draw your line of reflection at y equals negative 1. So you're going to draw a line through negative 1 on the y-axis. For letter G, you have a diagonal line, but this time with a negative slope. So your slope is negative 1, your y-intercept is 0, so your diagonal line is going to go the other way than some of the other examples. For letter H, you're going to have a line of reflection at y equals x minus 2. This line will have a slope of 1 and a y-intercept of negative 2. This one was a little bit more difficult because C was 1.5 away. So if your line was inaccurate, you might have struggled with that one. And then letter B was 1, 2, 3.5 away. So you want to make sure you get that little half and then go 1, 2, 3 to get B prime. For these last examples, the reflections have already been done. So what we're trying to find is the line of reflection between the pre-image and the image. And then we're going to write the equation of the line of reflection. So if you look at these 2 points, you have the original and the image. We want to find the exact middle, which looks like it's about right here. So we want to look at our x-axis to see where this line passed through. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's passing through 5 on the x-axis, so your line of reflection would be x equals 5. Let's look at letter B. So now you have D, which was the original, and this is the image. So we want to find the halfway point between D and D prime. What is the equation of this line? It is y equals 2. So the line is passing through the y-axis at 2. Let's look at letter C. This one's a little bit more difficult because this tells you that you're going to have a diagonal line. So let's just count the diagonals. So from here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 diagonals in between. So that means there's going to be 2 and then a line. Now all you have to do is find the slope and the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is 2, and you go up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, and the slope continues, so the slope is 1. So this equation of the line of reflection is y equals x plus 2. Let's look at the next problem. It's another letter A. So we have B here and B here. Let's find the exact middle in between those two B's. What is the equation of the line of reflection? This line crosses the x-axis at 3. So your line of reflection is x is equal to 3. Let's look at the second letter B. So you have a shape on bottom and a shape on top. So that means your line of reflection is going to go this way. What do you think your line of reflection is? Your line of reflection is that y is equal to -2. So halfway in between E and E prime, there's only 2 boxes, so there's 1 box on each side of the line, and it's going to cross through the y-axis at -2. If you're looking at letter C, notice that there are shapes here that look like they're on the diagonal, and you have J and J prime. So there's not very much space in between those, but we can definitely draw a line that goes exactly in between J and J prime. What is the equation of the line of reflection for letter C? Letter C crosses the y-axis at 1. This one has a slope of -1. So if you go up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, we're on the line. So your line of reflection for this one was y equals -x plus 1.